Hello everyone. Doing a random channel update for the months of August through October. And boy, this one's a doozy. Not because we've accomplished a lot, but because I haven't really done shit. um, I have been working on Morgan's Drag Race. It's that time of year. Um, I have started the new Skyrim Autumnal Dunmer conduct run playthrough a few months ago. So, as far as my list of things to do, that has been done. It will be ongoing through into the next year. Now, with that said, we still have Dragon Age Origins Human Noble to complete, KOTOR 1 to complete. I'm debating whether I want to go back with EarthBound and maybe just consider it to be a rando time video, because it's one of those games that, kind of like Final Fantasy, I would not want to sit there and watch a playthrough of that because it requires all this extensive grinding, and who wants to sit here and watch hours of someone grinding and traveling through a map and blah 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 blah. It's just not fun. Maybe that's just me. I'd rather watch someone play Fallout 3 or New Vegas, or play Skyrim or Oblivion or Dragon Age Origins or The Witcher or whatever. Have a couple of new games. They're going to be surprises. Going to test those out. Those are going to be new rando times, and some of them, if I like them, will turn into full-fledged dedicated playthroughs, like how what happened with Inspector Waffles. I really enjoyed that game, and I decided to dedicate an entire playthrough to it, and went through and got the whole complete ending, along with the secret ending. So that was pretty neat. I got a lot of new games. I got a PS4 with its own games. I got my brand new video capture card device. This one is a USB, what's it say, 3.0. So it's better than the one that I was using. So there you go. So this one should give me less issues, and I can stream from my consoles more frequently. I will be doing a longer Skyrim recording, because I don't stream anymore. I don't stream at all. My Twitch is dead. I will never stream on Twitch. If I stream at all, it'll be probably just through YouTube or through Kick. Because Twitch sucks. Let's be honest, it sucks, and it's very hard to get seen on that platform. So I'm going to go ahead, and if I do stream, it'll be something like GTA or GTA Online or whatever. Just for fun. Just playing a fun game and just doing something random and crazy. I did do a full hour-long or so playthrough of Ocarina of Time. I streamed it directly through my N64, and I did the whole first dungeon and everything. Guess what? It didn't capture any of the fucking audio, so I had to trash that, and that was months ago. I do want to do a playthrough of Ocarina of Time. I want to do a playthrough of, I think Majora's Mask would be fun, but at the same time, I feel like that's a game that's meant to be played by speedrunners, and I hate speedrunning. I feel like it ruins the point of the game, which is to immerse yourself, to take your time, to have fun. Majora's Mask is my least replayed Zelda game ever. I like it, I own it, because I think it has merit and it has replay value, but it's not as good as Link's Awakening, Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess. And I know that's a controversial claim here. People are like, whoa, bro, Twilight Princess sucks. I disagree. I think Twilight Princess is a fun game. Um, there's World of Final Fantasy Maxima. I haven't finished that yet. I haven't ever streamed or broadcast that. But I would like to finish it first, have a feel for it, and decide, do I want to do a dedicated recording of this? Because it's a little bit grindy, but it's not really as bad as Final Fantasy. Like, you have to grind and grind and grind. At least that's what I do, because I don't like getting stuck, on those bosses. That one boss from Final Fantasy VII? Materia Keeper? Demon Gate? Yeah. Um, Beatrix, Final Fantasy IX. I like to be able to get past those bosses and progress through the story. Seymour Flux. I don't think I'll ever do a broadcast of Final Fantasy X. And that's not because I don't like Final Fantasy, it's because I don't like Final Fantasy X. It's a fine game. I bought it updated for Xbox, the HD version. I think that the original PS2 versions are superior, graphics-wise. It's good for the international content, like the Dark Aeons and Penance, and that's basically it. The original PS2 versions is good enough. You know what? If I stream Final Fantasy X, I will, or not stream, I say stream and mean broadcast or offline recording interchangeably. If I do a playthrough of Final Fantasy X, and I'm not saying I will, I'm not making any promises, but if I do, it'll be the PlayStation 2 version. I will record it straight directly from the PS2 to the computer. I wanted to do a Daggerfall playthrough some time ago, but that game intimidates me. It scares me. I feel very intimidated by that game. I'm a Skyrim baby. Okay? The first modern Elder Scrolls game I played was Skyrim. And then I got Oblivion. Well, actually, no, I tell a lie. I got Oblivion, played a little bit of that, and I thought these characters look stupid. Like, even though that was the newest Elder Scrolls game to me since Morrowind. Because I knew about Daggerfall years ago. Because at this time, that was like just over, like, it was like 2013, 2012, 2013 when I got Skyrim. And I got Oblivion before that. I got it used. Because I was looking for new role-playing games to play. And I really, really liked Western RPGs. Like Fable got me onto the trend. Then I played Oblivion, Skyrim. I don't know if Dragon Age counts because people will say that's either a TRPG or a CRPG. And I guess it's tactical. It's kind of like a tactics game. But Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition are nothing. They're worlds apart from Dragon Age Origins. Like, they may as well be completely different franchises at that point. I mean, Dragon Age Origins is such a masterpiece of a game, and the battle system is really good. I mean, I will sit here and say I like the battle system. I like how the battle is faster from Dragon Age 2 onwards. But I did not like how they changed the battle system, if that makes sense. I like how the flow of battle went smoother and faster than in Dragon Age Origins. Because you can have tactical games go fast. They don't have to be slow as molasses, with the computer being like, oh, what move am I going to make? I liked how in Inquisition you could switch from character to character. When I saw how badly nerfed everybody's skill trees were, and it wasn't this really advanced medieval menu screen interface. It was all bland and boring, generic font and generic display, and how nerfed and streamlined everything was. I knew. And they got rid of healing, and they limited how many potions you can have, which is fake difficulty as fuck. I knew it was over for the series. I knew because it looked like an MMO. Then for years they promoted online MMO content, multiplayer content, for Dragon Age Inquisition. I never played. I never touched the multiplayer portion of the game. I never touched it. I've played through the main campaign, the DLCs, and that's it. I never touched multiplayer. I've gone gold many times, and I think all you needed was a Microsoft Gold subscription, and you could done it. I never played multiplayer because I think EA, the greedy fucks that they are, want even more money to do that, and I refuse. I will pay $10 to get a Xbox Gold subscription, and then I will play Elder Scrolls Online for a whole month. Or I'll wait till I accrue more money and I'll get ESO Plus, and then I will get Xbox Live Gold, and then I'll just play that for a whole month. Just like that. Um, Games I want to try in the future. A few things that I have played in the last 2 years. I've played the game called Vampyr, and what was that other game? Greedfall. I really, really liked Greedfall. It's supposed to have a sequel, and I don't know if that's come out yet or not. Let me look that up. Actually, you know what? I don't want to leave this screen. I'll look that up later. But I've played through the DLC for Greedfall. I played through the main game. It's a great game. It really, really reminds me of old school Dragon Age and Knights of the Old Republic. Another thing that I had broadcasted, I broadcasted the Imperial Agent playthrough. I am going to be doing that again, but that will be much later because I have other things going on right now. Morgan's Drag Race, I have in real life stuff. I'm still going to put up recordings. I've been getting over a cold that I've had for like 2+ weeks, so that's why I haven't really been recording anything. I've had older broadcasts that I recorded ages ago that I've been slowly drip feeding in between this and my travel channel, and that's different because I'm not recording it live. My head's been congested. I've had a sore throat. My voice has been groggy. I sound fine. I sound okay now, but like less than a week ago, I sounded like Marge Simpson's sister. Like it was terrible. So I would not want to subject anybody to that. So I might do a playthrough of Vampyr. Might do a playthrough of Greedfall. There's a bunch of other games. I'm going to have to sit down and go through my list of games that I own. I might do a playthrough of Final Fantasy VII Remake. I might do that because that and Spider-Man. Since I got the PS4, I feel like why not, right? I want to do Monkey Island, finish Monkey Island. That wasn't supposed to be rando time. It was supposed to be a full dedicated playthrough. Original Maniac Mansion, not the deluxe one, but the original. Zork, in which by Zork I mean the text adventure games. So no graphics or pictures or music or anything. Let's see, Space Quest. I wanted to start that, but I could not figure out how to get DOSBox to work with it. So I still need to figure that out. I do want to do just like one sit-in of like a Tekken 3 and a Tekken 4 playthrough. Those two games are fun and they're easy. And Tekken Tag, that one's easy too, the first one. Not sure about Tekken 5. That's a bit more difficult, but still easy. 6, I had a terrible time with 6. I could never beat 6. And we'll see how that goes. And then I remember I test streamed Breath of Fire 3 years ago, like 2 years ago, and I really liked that game. and I would like to do a dedicated playthrough of Breath of Fire 3. But I'd like to go all the way back and start with Breath of Fire 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. I'd like to do a playthrough of Xenogears. Don't ask me to do Xenosaga. Look, I love the Xeno universe, but Xenosaga is just one long fucking movie. The combat is slow. All the enemies are damage sponges, and it takes forever. And it's just boring. I'm sorry. I love the lore. I love the universe. I love the characters. But it's a very boring game. Xenosaga is not a good game. It's not a fun game. It's a game that you play if you're obsessive compulsive like I am. And you're really into the lore and the universe that Monolith Soft has built up since Xenogears back in 1998. Then yeah. But otherwise, just look it up on YouTube, read the wiki entries, read the source materials. Don't bother with the games, because they're all way too expensive. I paid I think I paid up to just over $100 for the discs for Xenosaga 3 and the manual with the case, because they came separate from separate sellers. So now I own. This is how crazy I am. I got Xenosaga Episode 2 and 1 decades ago, after they came out. I pre-ordered Xenosaga 2. By the time it was out, I had forgotten about it, because lo and behold, they never called to tell me, hey, we have your game in GameStop at the mall. So when I went to collect and check on it, it had been given away to someone else. It was gone. So I ended up getting it used on the shelf somewhere when they were still selling PS2 games. Lo and behold, Episode 3 comes out. I wait years. Now, for a sealed copy in English, it's almost as expensive as EarthBound for Super Nintendo, complete in box. So I got the discs and the case with the manual separate. And that was, I think, just over $100 for both altogether. I know it's crazy, right? But they're like, why don't you emulate it? Why don't you pirate it? Because I already own physical copies of the first 2 games. And it would feel like a simulation. It would feel like masturbation to me to not follow through and go through with getting the real thing for the third final one. So I had to see it through. And I understand the third, it gets better in Episode 2, Xenosaga, and Episode 3 is the best. So that's what I understand. But I probably will not record those, broadcast those, because they're basically just movie games. And I would be uploading hours and hours of people talking and cutscene footage and blah, 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 blah. And who the fuck wants to watch that? Let's be honest. So, I'm going to research some games, go through my list. I will update this video with a list of potential games that I'm thinking about doing a dedicated playthrough of. So thank you for listening to this TED Talk, and look forward to my next Skyrim video shortly. And Morgan's Drag Race Season 4, the premiere is right around the corner.